Hey guys, it's me, Vinny Lospinuso. I'm back with another vlog. Sorry if my hair looks a little messed up. It's just because it's midnight and I just finished watching the World Series Game 6. And for the first time since 2017, the Houston Astros are your World Series champions, defeating the Philadelphia Phillies in 6 games. Well, I think it's official. The Houston Astros are a dynasty. They are by far the most successful team in terms of regular season and postseason success since they came into the American League in 2013. In that 10-year stretch, the Dodgers have made the playoffs every single year, and them and the Yankees have made it 7 out of potential 10 years. And what has happened between all of those three franchises? The three most dominant franchises in terms of wins in that time span. Well, the New York Yankees have yet to go to a World Series title. They've lost 3 times in the ALCS, all times to the Astros. The Dodgers went to 3 World Series appearances, and their only win was in 2020 in a shortened season. Meanwhile, the Houston Astros, a team that was the worst team in baseball when they were in the National League, when they moved over to the American League, they were the worst team in baseball. And look at this: 7 playoff appearances, 6 division titles, 5 division titles, 6 straight American League Championship Series appearances, easily the best run in franchise history, 4 trips to the World Series, and 2 victories. What a run for the Astros. Period. Plain and simple. Yes, people are going to talk about the cheating scandal in 2017, but honestly, I think everyone earned that during that time period, regardless of team was doing it. The Rockies were having situations, the Red Sox were having situations, the Dodgers were having situations, the Yankees even were having some problems. So it doesn't really shock me that, of course, the Astros got it because they were less well known compared to the Red Sox, Yankees, and Dodgers, which were the 3 teams they beat in order to win their first World Series title. And that's let the fan base view everyone against us. So in many ways, I viewed this Astros team very much like how I viewed the Patriots of the last 20 years, with Tom Brady as their quarterback, Bill Belichick as their head coach, and Robert Kraft as their owner. Even though it's a little different with the changing of GM and manager between AJ Hinch and Jeff Lunau to Dusty Baker and James Click, it's still you still have Jim Crane owning it. Amazing owner of the team, just a well-run organization from top to bottom. They know the right places. Their farm system very deep. And guess who won ALCS and World Series MVP? A rookie, Jeremy Pena. It wasn't Yordan Alvarez. It wasn't Jose Altuve. It wasn't Alex Bregman. It was another rookie that the team has, and they're already really, really stacked farm system. And this team will continue to be dominant, I'm pretty sure. I would not be shocked to make the LCS for a 7th straight year next year, with 1 away from tying the Braves run of 8 straight LCS appearances. Will they actually get there? Remains to be seen, but I would say right now it's a good start. I think the Astros will win their division again. And as for the Phillies, not bad for the first ever 6 seed in a non-COVID year, with their first year for the DH also in a non-COVID year. That benefited the Phillies mightily because the first team ever to bring an interim manager into the playoffs, and they got him all the way to the World Series. 6 seed, swept the Cardinals, let the momentum of that 9th inning really propel them to a victory in that series. Braves didn't really try that hard to face them. And then the Padres, who upset the Dodgers in 4 games out of a possible 5, complete shock. They beat the Padres in 5 games out of a possible 7 and make it to the World Series. Like, this has been an amazing run for the Phillies, plain and simple. And they really caught lightning in the bottle. Now, will they catch lightning in the bottle a second time? I personally don't think so, because remember, the Braves and the Mets tied for the best record within that division, with the Braves outdoing the Mets in terms of wins and losses against the other team. And, the Phillies, they had 87 wins. Their defense was not great. They were one of the worst defensive teams, one of the worst fielding teams for the season period. And that included teams like the Pirates and the Nationals or the Tigers, three far worse teams than the Phillies, all things considered. But all that matters is getting hot at the right time, and that's exactly what the Phillies did. They got hot at the right time, beat the three opponents they had to beat, and even though they came up short against the Astros, they still made it there, which is an incredible run to be had. But will they make it next year? I didn't even see them making the playoffs coming into this year. I also wouldn't be shocked if they missed the playoffs come next year, because again, lightning in a bottle, you don't know what's going to happen year from year. And there's going to be free agents. Reese Hoskins maybe go, a few other players can go. A lot of things could really change. But all in all, congrats on the Phillies and having an amazing season. And my biggest victory has to go to Dusty Baker. This man is the Forrest Gump of baseball, because the last 50 years, he was the ball boy for Satchel Paige. He played for the Dodgers all those years. He invented the high five with the first ever gay player in MLB history who died during the AIDS crisis. He was a bench coach for the Oakland Athletics when they had the Bash brothers. He also managed the San Francisco Giants when they had Barry Bonds and lost in 2002 to the Angels. He also the manager of the Cubs, where they lost the NLCS in Game 6 with the Bartman game. He also was the manager of Joey Votto, and he was also the manager of Bryce Harper, so those two instances. He also was he also came on and managed the Astros during the whole sign stealing scandal. Took over for AJ Hinch, and, he's now a World Series champion. And hopefully, because of this championship, now the debate on whether or not he's Hall of Fame worthy is finally put to bed, because I've known for years that he is a Hall of Fame manager, and this absolutely proves it. Plain and simple. Yeah, he had a great team around him, but they won it, and they won it because of Dusty Baker. No one else deserved that title more than him, plain and simple. And finally, he better make it to Cooperstown. Sorry, my mom just came in. Finally, he better make it to Cooperstown now, because if not, I'll be very disappointed, but also knowing Cooperstown, it wouldn't shock me. Okay, but that's just all I got to say, guys. Congrats to the Houston Astros on winning the World Series. Until next, guys, peace out.